sorry. Unit 3.3, sorry, should be 3. 3.3, make a supposition. Let's move on. Now I'm going to start with example 0. This example is not in your book, right? But I thought it would be good that if I give you a simple example that will help you understand this concept of make a supposition. Now this is actually guess and check. Okay, so I mentioned before that it's actually a faster way of doing guess and check, and that is that's called make a supposition. Okay, so why is it called make a supposition? It's because you are going to suppose that something is going to happen, or suppose that there are a number of chickens. So it's also in a way a guess and check, but it's slightly different. Okay, so let's take a look at this question. I have a total of 7 chickens and cows. These animals have 20 legs altogether. So that means the 7 chickens and cows have 20 legs altogether. So how many of each type of animals are there at the farm? Okay, so I'm going to suppose. Alright? So that's why this is called make a supposition. I'm going to suppose there are altogether 7 chickens. Okay, that means there is no cows. So I'm going to suppose or make a suggestion that there are 7 chickens and no cows. So that is my guess. So I'm going to draw it out for you. So if I have 7 chickens, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chickens. So each of them have 2 legs. Right? So 7 chickens, each with 2 legs. So if I suppose I have 7 chickens, so how many legs would I have altogether? So I take 7 times 2, and that will give me 14. Okay? Now, but you know that I am supposed to have, or I should have 20 legs altogether, because that's what is given to me in the question. I have 20 legs. So that means I have less than what I'm supposed to have. Okay, I'm less than what I need. So, how many less? That is what we need to find out. So, 6. So I have 6 excess legs. So this is my excess. Okay, I have 6 extra legs that I need to put in here. Okay, so I want you to look carefully now. That means each leg has to belong to cows. Okay, because each cow has 2 more legs than a chicken. Correct? 2 more than a chicken. Because cow has 4 legs, chicken has 2 legs. So if I'm going to try to put this 6 legs here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now that would mean that I actually have 3 cows and 4 chickens. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Now because I have 6 excess and cows have 2 more legs than chickens, so I actually take 6 divided by 2, and so this will give me 3 cows. Okay, because these 6 excess legs must belong to a cow, and each cow has 2 more legs as compared to a chicken. So I'm actually pairing, there are actually 3 sets of 2s. So these 3 sets of 2s belong to cows, so there are altogether 3 cows. Now if you don't believe me, let's check. So this is 3 times 4, that gives me 12, so I have 12 legs. This is 4 times 2, it gives me 8 legs. 12 plus 8, that's 20 legs. So I'm actually correct. Okay, so this is what we mean by make a supposition. So let's look at this example. Same thing except the numbers are big. So 23 chickens and cows, 60 legs altogether. So I'm going to suppose that there are 23 chickens altogether. Okay, so if I suppose that there are 23 chickens, chicken has 2 legs each, I will have 46 legs. Okay, now but that is different from what I should be having. So let me find out what is the excess. What is the extra number of legs? So I will have 14 legs, and these are the excess. So these 14 legs must belong to a cow. And so since a cow has 2 more legs than a chicken, so I will take 14 divided by 2, and that will give me 7. And so there are 7 cows altogether. So if there are 7 cows, there will be how many chickens? So 23 minus 7, and that will give me 16. So this will be 16 chickens. That's my answer. But let's always learn to check. Okay, let's verify and to make sure it's correct. So 7 cows, 7 times 4, and that will give me 28. 16 chickens, 16 times 2, and that give me 32. So 32 plus 28 will be 60. So I am correct. Okay, so this is in a way a modified guess and check. You only need one guess, and you're actually guessing that there are 23 chickens. And because of the excess legs, I know that the excess must belong to cows, and if each cow has 2 more legs, so that's why I divide by 2 to give me 7 cows. And of course, you have to remember to check again to make sure you are correct. Okay, so this is actually quite simple and quite fast.